Not striving, not fighting. Yeah? You like that? That's important quality. And then we have number 14 on the sheet. Likewise, this is in 1 Peter 3:7. Likewise, your husbands dwell with them according to what? Knowledge. Knowledge. It means be aware of their shortcomings. Know what they dislike and don't do it. Giving honour unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together, notice that phrase, heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. We have in this verse a number of keys for a happy marriage, okay? The first one is dwell with them according to knowledge. What's it mean to live with your wife according to knowledge? It means to know your wife's weaknesses, okay? To be patient with her, to be understanding with her, to be kind with her. Amen? You like that? Okay. Right. Pretty good. Be considerate for your wife's spiritual needs, emotional needs and physical needs. Protect them and care for them. Protect your wife and care for her. Amen? That's what it means, dwell in according to knowledge. Number B, it says giving honour to the wife. See there, giving honour to the wife. Giving honour means treat them with respect. They may be weaker physically and emotionally. Honour them. That may mean open the door for the car. Maybe clean up the kitchen. Maybe the wife works very hard to cook a meal, and what you do, if she's tired after cooking the meal, you can clean up the kitchen. Amen? Load the dishwasher. Is that a good idea, man? Instead of leaving the dirty dishes on the sink for the next week, till the mice and the cockroaches are crawling all over the dirty dishes. Okay, well, I've got a little rule in my house. After a meal, I pick up the dishes and I take them to the sink, I turn on the hot water and I clean the food off the dishes straight away. You know why? Because what happens if you leave it for 24 hours, 12 hours? It gets caked on, doesn't it? And then you've got to get the steel wool and scrape it all the time. And it becomes a difficult job to get the food off that's been hardened onto the plates. Get it off, amen? But if you get it off straight away, if it comes off straight away, easy as falling off a log. Then you stick it in the dishwasher and you press the button and off she goes. Amen? So you solve that tells me that we solve problems early on in the piece. You get it? When I clean the dishes, it reminds me the dishes are a problem, right? Problem. And you solve problems early, you don't put them off till later. And then otherwise if you put the problem off till later, it becomes more difficult to fix. Agreed? That's true of life. Fix it early. And you minimise the problems and the bad consequences. Amen? That's what the dishwashing machine teaches me. And the dirty dishes. And then you get the stinking dishes, they could leave them there. Some people leave dishes on the sink for a week and the whole place stinks like a pigsty. And you think this place is like a dirty barn. So you fix it straight away. Okay, then we see in this verse, it says here, point number C, heirs together. See that phrase, being heirs together? There's two words, very, very important. Being heirs together. What's it mean, heirs together? It means that you are equal. God's saying the word together means you are together. You're on the same level in God's eyes. Whoa! The Quran says women are half the value of a man, but the Bible says women and men are the same, equal value. Heirs together of the grace of life. You got that? Ladies? ladies, gentlemen, that's what it's all about, being heirs together, the grace of life. And then it says here, heirs together means that men and women are equal status, equal value and equal importance as a team in doing God's work. That's what it means, the grace of life. Amen? And then we have the fourth point, that your prayers be not hindered. That meaning it's good to pray together daily. And if you fight, if you notice this, if you have a fight with your wife, you don't want to pray with her. Ever notice that? So you don't have a fight with your wife, because then you don't want to pray, and your prayers will be hindered. So God says we should pray with our wife. Pretty good? Very nice. Pray with your wife each day. That draws you closer spiritually and closer mentally as well. And she might say, I've got a thing you want. Can you pray for me about this? Okay? Great. You do it. And then we have number 15. In 1 Peter 3:8. Be of one mind. Verse number 8, the next verse. Be all of one mind. What's it mean to be of one mind? It means have the same mental agreement on the issues of life. Agree with each other. Live peaceably. Don't argue or fight. Communicate well. Okay? You don't go having fights and conflicts and differences of opinion on a whole bunch of issues. Try and find agreement with your wife. Okay? You don't fight with her. You know, some people make fights on little issues, okay? Okay? Little tiny things. You don't need to fight over. Okay? Fix the problem and don't make a fight out of it. And then we see number 16 is in the same verse, having compassion one of another. No, it's about that same verse. Having compassion one of another. Having compassion means to be kind and courteous and pity each other and be helpful to them. Be merciful and feel as they feel and share their burdens. Comfort them in their trouble and their suffering. Be pitiful. Be compassionate. If you see your wife's got a problem, you help her. You help her with the problem. And then, same verse, it says, love as brethren. Love as brethren. Love your wife as we should love our wife, but also love her as a fellow Christian. Love your wife as a fellow Christian who's working with you in a team of winning people to Christ and teaching the Bible. Pretty good? Praise God. Thank God my wife is doing some scripture teaching in schools, and she's working in the ministry, in the music, and the Sunday school, and that's great for having a wife to help you in the ministry for God's work. Amen? Then it says, number 18 on the sheet, same verse, be pitiful. That means have pity on each other in our suffering, our difficulties, our sorrows and our trouble. Do you pity your wife when she has problems? Or do you... I'll tell you a funny joke. Oh dear, it's a weirdo joke. I know of a husband and wife, it's not me and Tanya, it's someone else, many years ago. The wife was sad about something, and the wife was crying, and the husband said to her, stop crying and be a man. I said, you're joking. That ain't going to happen. What if cope your sex stage? You'd seem I'm happy about that one, wouldn't you? That wouldn't go down real well. So that's a true story. The husband said to the wife who was crying over something, stop crying and be a man. I've never heard. That's one of the silliest statements I've heard in my whole life. And I thought about that, and I realised that couple had a number of other issues as well. I think a lot of it was because the husband did not have pity or compassion. And then it says on the same verse, number 19, be courteous. Courteous means be friendly-minded and kind. Okay? Polite. And then number 20 on the sheet, go to verse number 9 now, please. This is a very important verse, my dear friends. It says, not rendering evil for evil, or railing for railing, but contrariwise blessing, knowing that ye are thereunto called, that ye should inherit a blessing. So it says, not rendering evil for evil. What's that saying? That's meaning you don't punish your wife. If your wife does something bad to you, like she burns the chicken, has that ever happened? Burns the meal.
Cook KFC.
You don't punish her by doing bad things to her, amen? Okay, say your wife has a car accident. You don't punish her for having a car accident, even if it was her fault. Maybe you've had a car accident when it was your fault as well, amen? We've got some seats up the front, gentlemen. Up the front, gentlemen. Usher, come up the front, gentlemen. Front seat. Then we have, so you don't punish or insult each other. And verse 10 and 11 says here on the screen, verse 10, we should seek peace. Seek peace. Verse 10 on the screen. For he that will love life and see good days, get this verse, will you? Let him refrain his tongue from evil. You don't say evil about people if you want to have a happy life. And his lips, they speak no guile. People can say some terribly bad things when they get angry, and they realise later on that they should have shut their mouth instead of giving your wife ammunition to throw back at you. Because whatever insults you throw at her, she just might insult back at you. You don't want that, do you? So you shut your mouth. If you love life and want to have a good days, stop your tongue from saying evil. Shut your fat mouth. Keep it in. Go and think about how you're going to say it. Better to say nothing and have the peace than to say something bad and get yourself and your wife